Hello everybody, showing you today just some techniques we use to free up the fascia of the hamstrings. Now you got 4 hamstrings here, but what happens is the skin and the fascia can actually get quite fused to them and stuck, and it means that the hamstrings and the quads and the ITB can all kind of get fused in one pocket, one bag. So this is a really good way to free up the hammy before a treatment, or say before a game or before some sport that you're participating in. And it just gets rid of that kind of neural tension or that stuck tension within the skin and the fascia. So we're going to show you here how I do it. So you basically, all friction, there's no oil. You pick up the skin and the fascia, and then what you can do is just take the muscle through some active range of motion. So whilst you're pinning areas of the hamstring, you're kind of flossing the skin and the muscle underneath the pressure, and it's just kind of breaking away and also hydrating just some areas that might be a little bit stuck, especially around here in that bicep femoris, a part of that hammy there. This is like the action part of the hammy. This is the most explosive part. So you really want to make sure this is nice and hydrated and freed up through there. Feels pretty good, does?
Oh, so good.
So yeah, this can get really fused. So just these long friction-based strokes, and you can see it there. So you see, using the tattoo as a bit of a guide, you can see as I'm pinning it, as I take his leg and make it straighter, you can see the skin that just gets flossed underneath that there. So
feels pretty bound up in there.
Yeah, definitely. And you can also come around to the inside more too, where your thicker hamstring muscles are, your semitendinosus, semimembranosus, and I can tell through there he's pretty jammed up as well.
Oh, so good.
That feels really relieving, and it's a good way to
blood just going up and down the leg. As soon as you get in there and break that up,
you can even start to get a bit of a forearm in there as well and catch a bit more. So just relax that leg, Dust. Let it go. That's it. Good. So I'll work the whole way up this time. So just superficial floss. You can feel like it gets a bit jammed up there. So what we'll do now is work up a bit higher too. So we've released that lower pocket.
Yep.
I can tell there's just some stuff already in there too. Okay, we'll just ease into that a little bit there.
That's nicer.
Alright, I can tell it's quite blocked there, so I'll just show you another little technique that I like to use as well. So basically you can do it kind of head to toe, but also you can do it transverse as well. So you pick up the pockets, the hamstring, and you can just take that hip into a bit of rotation, and it just kind of releases the tension in a different plane of motion. So I can tell as soon as I get there, it's just super jammed on DAS. So picking up the skin, getting friction, holding it, and then just using the rotation of the femur to just release those pockets there. Super jammed. I'll go a bit higher as well so you can see the demonstration into the meat of the muscle. I can tell it's right here, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of really jammed. Right when I get to there.
Oh, there.
Alright, I'm going to go back to some longitudinal stuff now too. So just super slow. Let me know as soon as we hit that point. Is that already on a bit of a nasty point? Yeah?
Yeah.
Man, let it go, let it go, let it go. Surrender to it. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good, man.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Awesome. So if you feel like you just need some of that superficial release before a game or before some deep treatment, come in and it feels amazing. Thanks, guys. Fixed.
That felt good, man. Right up in there. You knew
It's
exactly
nuts,
where
isn't
it
it?
was. You knew exactly where it was.
Have you felt that recently?
Yeah.